In this section, we will explore how inflation affects the price and availability of cheese, one of the main ingredients of our sandwich. Inflation is the general increase in the prices of goods and services over time, which reduces the purchasing power of money. Inflation can be caused by various factors, such as supply shocks, demand shocks, monetary policy, fiscal policy, or exchange rate fluctuations. One of the main drivers of inflation in 2023 is the global energy crisis, which has increased the costs of production and transportation for many industries, including dairy. According to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, prices for cheese and related products are 296.21% higher in 2023 versus 1977, a $59.24 difference in value. Cheese and related products experienced an average inflation rate of 3.04% per year during this period. This rate of change indicates significant inflation. The energy crisis has affected dairy products in several ways. First, it has increased the costs of animal feed and fertilizer for farmers, who have to pay more for imported inputs or cope with reduced domestic production due to droughts and conflicts. Second, it has increased the costs of refrigeration and processing for cheese makers, who have to keep their products at low temperatures for long periods of time to ensure quality and safety. Third, it has increased the costs of transportation and distribution for retailers, who have to deliver their products to consumers across long distances and store them in cold facilities. These rising costs have reduced the supply and increased the demand for cheese, leading to higher prices and lower availability. Some cheese varieties are more affected than others, depending on their production methods, ingredients, and popularity. For example, cheddar cheese, which requires a lengthy chilling period to allow it to mature, is more expensive than fresh cheese, which can be consumed shortly after production. Similarly, imported cheese, such as Brie or mozzarella, which have to travel long distances and face tariffs and exchange rate fluctuations, are more expensive than domestic cheese, such as red Leicester or Stilton. Therefore, inflation has a significant impact on the price and availability of cheese, which affects our choice of sandwich ingredients. Depending on our budget and preferences, we may have to opt for cheaper or more readily available cheese varieties, or reduce the amount of cheese we use in our sandwich. Alternatively, we may have to pay more or search harder for our favorite cheese varieties, or switch to other sources of protein or flavor in our sandwich. Inflation can also affect other sandwich components, such as bread, butter, pickle, or salad, so we have to consider the overall cost and availability of our sandwich ingredients when making our decision. In this section, we will compare the nutritional and taste differences between cheddar and Brie cheese. These are two popular types of cheese that can be used to make a cheese sandwich, but they have some distinct characteristics that may affect your choice. Cheddar cheese is a hard cheese that originated in England and is usually yellow or orange in color. It has a sharp and tangy flavor that varies depending on the age of the cheese. Cheddar cheese is more caloric than Brie cheese, with 114 calories per ounce compared to 95 calories per ounce for Brie. It also has more fat, with 9.4 grams per ounce versus 7.9 grams per ounce for Brie. More than half of the fat in cheddar cheese is saturated, which may raise your cholesterol levels if you consume too much of it. Cheddar cheese is a good source of protein, calcium, phosphorus, vitamin A, and vitamin B12, but it also has more sodium than Brie cheese, with 178 mg per ounce versus 135 mg per ounce for Brie. Brie cheese is a soft cheese that originated in France and is usually white or pale yellow in color. It has a creamy and buttery flavor that is mild or slightly nutty depending on the ripeness of the cheese. Brie cheese has less calories and fat than cheddar cheese, but it also has less protein, calcium, phosphorus, vitamin A, and vitamin B12. Brie cheese has more monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats than cheddar cheese, which may lower your cholesterol levels if you consume them in moderation. Brie cheese also has less sodium than cheddar cheese, which may benefit your blood pressure if you are sensitive to salt. As you can see, cheddar and brie cheese have different nutritional and taste profiles that may suit different preferences and dietary needs. Cheddar cheese may be more satisfying and filling due to its higher protein and calcium content, but it may also be more harmful to your heart health due to its higher saturated fat and sodium content. Brie cheese may be more indulgent and smooth due to its lower calorie and fat content, but it may also be less nutritious and beneficial for your bones due to its lower protein and calcium content. The choice is yours, but remember to enjoy your cheese sandwich in moderation and balance it with other healthy foods. Making a cheese sandwich is a simple and delicious way to enjoy a quick meal or snack. But what if you want to spice things up a bit and try different kinds of cheese? In this video, we will show you how to make a cheese sandwich with two popular options, cheddar and brie. Both cheeses have their own unique flavor and texture, and they can make your sandwich more interesting and satisfying. To make a cheese sandwich with cheddar, you will need the following ingredients: 2 slices of bread. You can use any type of bread you like, but we recommend whole wheat or multigrain for a healthier option. Butter or mayonnaise. Butter will give you a crispier crust, while mayonnaise will add some creaminess and tanginess. 1 or 2 slices of cheddar cheese, depending on how cheesy you want your sandwich, optional. Tomatoes, apple slices, deli meat, or any other toppings you like to. Make a cheese sandwich with brie. You will need the following ingredients: 2 slices of bread. We suggest using sourdough or French bread for a more rustic and flavorful base. Butter or mayonnaise, again, this is up to your preference and taste. 1 or 2 slices of brie cheese. Make sure to remove the rind if you don't like it, optional. Honey, jam, nuts, or any other toppings you like. The steps to make a cheese sandwich with either cheese are very similar. Here is what you need to do. 1. Butter or spread mayonnaise on one side of each slice of bread. This will help prevent the bread from burning and sticking to the pan, and also add some flavor and moisture to your sandwich. 2. Preheat a non-stick pan over medium heat. You can also use a toaster oven or an oven if you want to make more than one sandwich at a time. 3. Assemble your sandwich by placing the cheese on top of one slice of bread on the non-buttered side, and adding any toppings you like. Then place the other slice of bread on top, with the buttered side facing up. 4. Cook your sandwich for about 3 to 4 minutes on each side, or until the bread is golden and crispy and the cheese is melted. You can use a spatula to flip your sandwich carefully, or press down lightly to make it more compact and even. 5. Cut your sandwich in half and enjoy while it's hot and gooey. As you can see, making a cheese sandwich with either cheddar or brie is very easy and fun. You can experiment with different breads, cheeses, and toppings to create your own personalized sandwich. Whether you want something savory or sweet, classic or fancy, there is a cheese sandwich for everyone.